What's up, guys? It's Quantrix here. Monday Night Raw just went off air, and it's one thing I've been wanting to talk about. I decided to wait for this Raw to actually talk about it because I wanted to see how this Raw was going to be, the go home show for SummerSlam, and it was going to determine if I was going to make this video or not. And yeah, after this Raw, I'm decided I'm going to make this video, and it's probably something that a lot of people are probably thinking in their mind. Was making Monday Night Raw after three, what are they, 3 or 4 episodes of Raw, of 3-hour Raws? Was it a mistake for the WWE to make Raw a 3-hour show? And my answer to that is yes, it was a mistake. And even before when they first announced that they were going to make it 3 hours, I knew right there and then and there that it wasn't going to be the right choice to do it. I mean, it was already hard enough to watch some Raws, some 2-hour Raws, and putting it in 3 hours was not gonna do it, because they haven't changed really anything. Which what I said in the earlier video, what they needed to do, after the 1000th Raw, because they weren't gonna have those legends and the nostalgia factor that the 1000th Raw had. After that, they had to do something. They had to put more stars on. They had to, do more than what they're doing, and they're not doing that. I mean, it's the same Raws, just just an extra hour involved in it, and there's really nothing special. And it comes to the point where I'm actually trying to, in my head, I'm wondering, like, does WWE even know what they're doing right now? It's really sad for me to say this, but like right now, TNA is putting on better live 2-hour shows than WWE's 3 hours. I mean, this Raw says it all. Okay, they start off the show with a match which we've seen so many times, like Big Show and CM Punk, and then they make it a tag team match for the main event. It's like every main event, the last 2 Raws have been tag team matches with involving the same people, and it's like really really random stuff going on. Like tonight, why in the hell did Daniel Bryan interfere in that match? Like, because he said he's not in the match, so he's going to interfere, like, and then he doesn't even get put in the match either way. He's just, it's the 3 contenders, the 3 guys is in the WWE championship match, and Daniel Bryan in there for no apparent reason, just so they can have a tag team match, which, like I said, was not what I want to say, was really not that good, and we've seen it before. And just, it gets to a point where you get tired of seeing the same, like, guys over and over again. I don't see why CM Punk can't fight like somebody from another storyline, like this stuff that they did do in the past, where instead of having the same people, like have like CM Punk face a Ziggler, somebody from another big storyline, put them together. You gotta make different combinations if you want to keep people entertained. That's just what I believe. That's pretty much what WWE's been built on, and now it seems like it's barely any effort going into some of these storylines now. It's ridiculous. Like the only big story to really right now is always WWE lately has just been doing, it's been one big story that they have put all their effort into, and that's it. Everything else, it doesn't really. It seems like they don't really care that much about. Like let me see, what happened tonight? Oh, like they had JTG actually on the show, which I was excited. I was happy. I thought, oh my god, JTG, he's gonna wrestle. And for a fact, I had a feeling that he was gonna fight and get jobbed by somebody, and it was Ryback, which is not that bad. I mean, I just wanted to see JTG on the show. I was happy just to see him. And then like they had the match with Heath Slater, where like the weirdest freaking finish. I mean, like he like hit him twice and then did the little Jimmy, and that was it. Then Primetime Players came out and attacked him. Some weird stuff, and the Divas match, same old. Not trying to do anything special with the Divas, which all those girls in that match are talented and should be in some kind of storyline or something. And another thing that I feel that hurts it being 3 hours, like this tout thing, man. The social media, God, I feel like social media is hurting WWE, like the touting and all that. Like every single, like every time there was a break after a match or something, there's always something about a tout. Somebody's touting somebody. Like, why in the world would you show Mark Henry, who was a top heel before he went to do his surgery? Show him at the Olympics, smiling and stuff with fans, and he's all jolly and mess. Like, you want to keep him, serious. Like, I just feel like that was dumb. And you got the raw choice, whatever they call it, with the Piper's Pit, and that Piper's Pit was horrible. Oh my God! Like, what was the what was the reason for the Miz coming out there tonight? Like, it didn't even matter who you pick, because all three of those men that you could choose, Jericho, Ziggler, or Miz, all came out anyway, and really talked about nothing, absolutely nothing. It had that Pirates Pit had no kind of purpose whatsoever. And then they had the match, which was probably definitely the match of the night. The only match that was really worth watching, and it ended up pretty good. And Jericho being the guy that he is, putting Ziggler over like a veteran should do. Some people don't get that, but you know what I'm talking about. Then I'm trying to think what else was on this Raw. So hard to even think about it, because like half of the stuff was pretty much garbage. I'm pretty sure there was a few other things, but I remember the Damian Sandow match where like Brodus Clay came out to distract Damian Sandow, and Damian Sandow still got the upper hand on Christian and beat him, which I have no problem with that. But you feel like if Damian Sandow's fighting a veteran like Christian, I feel like he shouldn't get like jobbed out. It should have been a pretty back and forth match, but instead it wasn't, and he kind of just beat him. And Lord Tenzai getting his, like, how believable is it for like just freaking Sin Cara to literally beat Lord Tenzai's ass, literally paddle him in literally 4 or 5 minutes, just destroy him. It's retarded. It makes no sense. He's this little small guy, and here's Big Tenzai getting his freaking ass kicked by him, which is just ridiculous. It's stupid to me. I don't understand the logic behind that. I don't know. And like I was saying, there's that kind of stuff. If you have 3 hours, why can't you actually put on actual matches? I mean, that's something that TNA is doing right. I don't really get the Bound for Glory series, because it feel like it's not fair to me. But at least there's matches every single week, actually very good matches, throughout the show. Where here you have 2-3 minute job matches and dumb stuff going on the whole time. It's stupid. It's starting to get to the fact that oh man, I don't know, dumb stuff. And then like you had 3 hours, and there's commercial every every time. It feels like the whole show is like filled with commercials. Like every time I go to come out to the TV from doing something downstairs, there's a commercial on. Like, how can you enjoy a 3-hour Raw when most of the stuff you see is Robert Griffin III Subway commercials throughout the whole freaking thing? Like, it really gets annoying. Like, what the heck? Really, the only thing, like I was saying, WWE puts their time into one storyline, and that storyline right now is the main event, which at SummerSlam, which will be Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, which the contract signing and / the end of Raw was pretty good, with Shawn Michaels getting the hell beat out of him, and Brock Lesnar supposedly breaking HBK's arm. It's something that they really need to do, because I feel like the storyline just like, you don't understand, like, it just didn't, maybe not even really care about it. I can say that really, other than that match, everything else, and well, I want to see Jericho versus Dolph Ziggler too, because I feel like it's going to be a good match. But other than those two, like everything else on that card, I really just don't care about. Like, this is going to be to me a lackluster SummerSlam, and I'm going to have my predictions video about everything coming up soon. But yeah, I don't I don't see, like, I just feel the WWE's got to do something, man. They have to change it up because this touting and the commercials and just the lack of matches is just killing it, man. Like, how can they have a 3 hour Raw when you barely see any wrestling? You're not being entertained. I really, I can say that I am not being entertained by WWE right now. As much as I love WWE, and I'm gonna try my best to stick with watching Raw, and sometimes it's really hard to watch Raws, nowadays. But I'm gonna try to keep watching. But something's got to change. What do you guys think? I want to know. Do you guys think that the 3 hour Raw is hurting? Is it benefiting WWE or they're hurting them? Let me know down below. I'd love to know your what you think about this whole situation. And tell me what you think WWE needs to do to improve it. Um, I told you what I think. I don't know what you guys think. So maybe want to make a SummerSlam prediction video soon, and maybe also be talking about the roster reveal for WWE 13 coming up the day before SummerSlam. So yeah, guys, let me know. So subscribe, comment, rate. You guys know the deal. Stay gold. Like I always say. See ya. Peace out.